the door, if you are going to be heading out the door, with all of the rain that we have been getting, it's always a good reminder to know exactly how to drive in it and how to deal with it if you do end up in a scary situation. So joining me now is Sergeant Pedro Munoz with Connecticut State Police. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Lauren. How are you?
Good morning, Trooper Munoz. Let's talk about hydroplaning. What exactly is it and how can people avoid it?
Yeah, so hydroplaning is when you're driving and the water on the roadway actually lifts your vehicle off the road. Your tires do not have any more traction, and you continue to move.
Trooper Munoz, we've been seeing a lot of roads that have been washed away by the flooding. We see in Norfolk, that is one great example. Brook Griffin has been live there. Route 272 has been closed because the roadway was essentially washed away. What is your thoughts about this? You know, we always say turn around, don't drown. How important is it that people really do avoid situations like this?
It's very important for our citizens, motorists out on the road to avoid these areas. If they're barricaded, if they're closed off these roadways, don't walk around them. Don't try to drive around them. They're closed off for a reason, and it's for the safety of everyone.
Yeah, and it's so important that if you do see a situation like this, if you see a road collapse, don't even go close to it because you don't know if that is going to continue collapsing and how far that is going to happen. Now, let's talk about flash flooding and the dangers of flash flooding, especially out on the roadways. We've been seeing a lot of heavier volume of rain coming down. I know yesterday, Matt and Rachel have been talking about, 5 inches in some areas in a very short period of time. What should someone do if someone is stuck in a situation like this where all of a sudden they're stuck and there's a flash flood?
If they're stuck, we want call 911 immediately. That way we can get services out there to you as soon as possible. If you can, if you see it ahead of you, stop, turn around, get out of that situation as quickly and as safely as possible. Again, the most important thing is to call 911. So if you do see it happen in front of you and you're not in the middle of it, call 911 still, so that way services are notified that we can block that area off and make sure no one else gets trapped in that situation.
Trooper Munoz, very important information right there. We always appreciate you taking the time. Thanks so much.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.